Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to connect EC2 instances with using user data option in the configuration settings. So by using this user data option, we can install HTTP server and we can test the test web page on this server. So let's start. Step 1, create EC2 instance for Red Hat Linux. In advanced settings, user data option. So in advanced settings, user data option, we need to give the bash script. So that script contains installing HTTP server and enabling and starting the web web server. So what is this user data option means? Even before you log into the machine, the commands whatever we give in user data, it will execute in runtime itself. That means when you log into the server, all the packages already been installed even before you logging into the server. So we can save some time. Instead of installing all the packages and web page servers after logging into the server, while launching the EC2 instance itself, we have this user data option to pre execute our packages using the bash scripts. So I will write one bash script to install HTTPD web server. m-y install HTTPD systemctl enable HTTPD systemctl start HTTPD. So this is a bash script m-y install httpd. So this command will execute the httpd apache web server in the server. So after installing the server, we need to enable the server and we need to start the server. So for these two, we have systemctl commands to enable the httpd server and start the http server. So we'll try to execute this small bash script in the user data option, then we'll launch it and communicate the server. We'll check the communication in the server. Let me open AWS console, log in with my credentials. I'm logging into my account. Go to services, select EC2. Okay, so let me start with launch instance. In step 1, we need to select the OS. I will select Red Hat Enterprise. I will select T2.micro free tier eligible. Number of instances, only one as of now, and VPC general purpose, and I have to enable the auto assign public IP. Then if you come down, you can see here advanced details. In step 3 configure instant details, we have this option advanced details, and if you see here user data option is there. So if you want to execute as a plain text, you have to select as a text and you have to give your commands over here. If you want to execute as a file, you have to attach the file. So for now I will choose as text option. I will just copy and paste this bash script. Add storage. Next. Add name value configure security groups. So now we are going to test HTTPD web server, whether that web server has been installed in the server or not. So we need to open HTTPD port here. If you don't open HTTP port, you you cannot access web server through browser. So for that reason, what we need to do, we need to add HTTPD security group here. Go to review on launch, select the key pair, go to view instances. My server still yet to run. Currently it is a pending status. If you remember, I have enabled one option, auto assign IP address. So that auto assign IP address will assign the IP addresses here. If you don't select that option, here you don't see any IP addresses. Here also you don't see any DNS names. That's the reason we need to always enable that option to see public IP and public DNS names over here. Okay, so my Apache web server is running. Let's connect to putty and check the web page working or not. We can check even before logging into the server itself, because we have already given the command to install the HTTP server. Just take this IP address and you can test it here. Looks like some issue. I don't see the web page is opened. Okay, let's see whether HTTP server installed or not. S sudo -i present working directory root systemctl status httpd. I can see httpd web server is running and it is in active status. Let's check out whether it will execute or not. Okay, so can you see now? Oh, the Red Hat Enterprise Linux test page has been uh, installed. So we can see the Red Hat Enterprise Linux test page on the browser. So that means our HTTP server has been installed even before we logging into the server. So if you want to customize the web page, what you're seeing here, you can customize it going into the HTML page and modify the file. For that, you have to go to cd hyphen var www html ls minor. So currently there are no files. We need to create one HTML page so that we can customize the web page. Index.html. Save the file. Now if you refresh this page, you can see welcome to EC2. So this is how you can customize the web page if you don't want to see the default web page. So this is a benefit of using user data option while launching EC2 server. Thanks for watching guys. See you in next video. Bye.